Hello everyone, Ryan here. Hazel and Gray by Nick Stone. And this one, of course, it's a modern take on classic fairy tale Hansel and Gretel, or Hansel and Gretel, however you want to pronounce it. But except in this one, in Hazel and Gray are two young lovers. I guess you could say boyfriend and girlfriend, but it's never really made quite clear. So it's just easier to say that they're lovers. So, and of course, instead of getting lost in the woods, they pretty much get lost in this kind of mansion, which is basically a brothel, but that exact word is never used. So, but it's basically a brothel because there's a whole bunch of other young women, young girls. Actually, I think majority of them are in fact under 18 years old. And so Gray, she ends up becoming part of this brothel. And of course, without giving away too much, I mean, of course, Hazel, he does what he can to, he does his best to, in order to try to get her out and all that. And of course, it's not as easy as, nothing is really that easy, especially in fairy tales, but in this one too. So yeah, they have a hard time, obviously, getting out and getting away from this seedy world of adult entertainment, I guess. I don't know how else to call it. I don't know what else to call it. And that's really the bulk. That's basically the bulk of this short story. I will say, because again, with this one, I listened to the audiobook and followed along with the text. But at the same time too, I like that in this one, at least with the audiobook, there was a distinction between each character, and I like that. And there was a good, it had some good back and forth dialogue, and also a little bit of internal dialogue as far as what each character was thinking. So yeah, though ultimately it wasn't. I guess I would say I noticed that it felt like more of a character study than anything else. So which I don't mind. I like character studies for the most part, but when it's like short like this, because this is a short story, so it's again like I wish this was a little longer. Because I felt like this is one of those stories that needs to be long enough so that you can really get into not just the story, but also what the characters are going through. And so, yeah, because for me, ultimately, by the end of it, towards the end, that's when I barely started to actually care about the characters. But then of course by that point it was already finished, and so unless that's the whole point of this one, just kind of tease you a little bit or something like that, or I don't know. But ultimately, I still give it 4 out of 5 stars. not sure what else I could say about it without spoiling it, but I mean, hey, if you like fairy tales with a modern twist, then you might like this. You might like this, the entire collection, the Faraway collection. So, yeah, that'll do it for my review of this. Once again, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. As always, next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking in. Peace.